Hello and welcome to the Reiki Gem Wellness channel. Today we're going to be talking about the top 4 crystal healing benefits of working with Apache tear, the stone of recovery. And for those who have watched my videos before, welcome back. I really appreciate your enthusiasm for gemstones and crystals. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Shannon, and I'm a certified Reiki master and teacher and a certified gemologist, and I combine those skills and passions to provide you with the knowledge, the tools, and the opportunities to practice incorporating crystal healing into your daily life. And today we're going to be talking about how to do that with Apache tears. Now, Apache tears is known as the stone of recovery, and it is a form of obsidian right here. But it's different from obsidian in that obsidian forms when magma cools really slowly in really large chunks. But Apache tears form when that magma or the lava splashes up and the air forces those droplets to cool really quickly and then fall down back to the earth in drop pebble form. So this is what it looks like rough, just these obsidian nuggets that are dug from the earth. And also Apache tears tend to be they are translucent. You can see through them. And I don't know if the light of this camera will capture that, but I can see right through this piece. So this is a little tiny polished piece, and I can see through it. And that's the difference between obsidian and Apache tears. And Apache tears are a softer, gentler form of obsidian. And it's known as the stone of recovery. The first benefit of working with Apache tear is that it helps you during the grieving process. Now here's the origin story, the fable, the tale about Apache tears. That in the 1800s, an Apache tribe was surprised and ambushed by U.S. cavalry. And even though the Apache warriors, they fought with all of their heart and soul, they were overrun. And the surviving family members, the women and children, they grieved so hard. They sobbed and cried and wept, and their tears turned into these dark black crystals, which then fell to the earth. And that is how the Apache tear gets its name. And it helps you dramatically during the grieving process, and it helps ease some of that pain. It helps you from getting overwhelmed when you are in the midst of grief, because the women that survived that Apache slaughter and their children have already grieved so much and so hard that that essence absorbs and holds some of that grief for you, so that you don't get overwhelmed, so that you can work through your grieving and healing process without feeling like you're going to drown. So if you are grieving, then Apache tear is an excellent stone to hold with you. And the second benefit of working with Apache tear is recovering from trauma. And this is a stone that is a softer, gentler form of obsidian. It's going to help you unearth some of those memories, some of those experiences that you are trying to work through, that you're trying to deal with, again, without being overwhelmed by them. It's going to hold you and support you. And it's excellent if you're attending therapy and you want to be able to talk about the events of your past, whether they're recent past or whether it's decades old. If you want to talk about them with a therapist, bringing Apache Tear with you to your sessions will help you remember and bring those up without being flooded by everything. It allows it to trickle up softly so that you can manage it a piece at a time. Whereas obsidian brings everything to the surface, Apache Tear kind of holds that back so that it only comes up a little bit at a time. This is also useful if you are recovering from a physical trauma. It helps the healing process. So we get into the third benefit of Apache Tear, and it is very protective of you while you're healing. Because black gemstones, they form this protective, energetic shield around you. And while you're healing emotionally or physically, you're in a very vulnerable space. And Apache Tear will hold you and keep you safe from outside negativity, from the ill intentions of others, from the manipulation or influence of others, or just the negative energy that's surrounding you while you're healing. And this is an excellent stone that you can carry with you 24/7 if you're in a lengthy healing process, because it's not heavy and overwhelming like some of the other black gemstones. Apache Tear and smoky quartz are those black gemstones that you can wear 24/7. You can wear black tourmaline for lengthy periods too, but onyx and obsidian, you tend to need to wear those in short time periods because you can be overwhelmed by what they unearth for you. So if you are healing, you're going through some kind of physical therapy, or you're in the hospital healing from an injury, or you are working through your own emotional trauma or grieving process, then Apache Tear is excellent to keep you safe and provide a nice, secure, healing space for you. And then the fourth benefit of working with Apache Tear is that it helps with forgiveness and letting go. And it facilitates letting go of the past, of forgiving those who have wronged you. Because often the person who suffers more in situations in which emotional or physical harm has been done is the victim in the situation, because they are attached to feelings of anger and frustration and bitterness and blame. And holding Apache Tear allows you to release some of that. Because as the surviving members of that Apache tribe, they were likely full of anger and bitterness and rage over what had been done. And these stones have held and absorbed their anger and frustration. And so it will absorb some of yours as well and allow you to let go, to release some of it, so that you are not caught in a cycle of bitterness, of anger. So you can forgive. And it's not that you condone what happened or that you're okay with it. It means that you're no longer going to allow it to own you. So Apache tear is one of the most powerful stones to have with you if you are undergoing and working through an enormous loss, a huge trauma, or a huge injury. This is one of the most powerful stones to help you feel safe and secure again while you heal and recover. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about Apache tears and how they can help you in your everyday life. And if this sounds like a crystal that you would like to work with further, then in 2 days, I'll be posting a guided meditation with Apache tear. And you don't need one of the stones to benefit from the meditation. Sit through it, listen to the prompts, and see if anything in this video or that meditation really speaks to you, it feels familiar or triggers you, and that's a sign that you should get some Apache tear and work with it some more. And I may have some Apache tears in my online crystal healing store. Check the link in the eye above. I may have tumbled some and have some available. So if you're brand new to the channel and you are interested in hearing about a wide variety of crystals and gemstones, I talk about a different one every single week and have guided meditations designed specifically for that gemstone. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single gemstone video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you during the guided meditation.